Hello and welcome to Cloud9 Realtime. In this video I will be showing you how to access the Add Remove User form using the following website, www.cloud9help.com. The first step is to go to www.cloud9help.com, where you are greeted by Claudius, our Cloud Guru. Whenever you're ready, please locate the Service Forms link on the very top where it is highlighted in green. Now we're at the Forms section of the website. Please select Add/Remove a User to get started. Welcome to the Add Remove User form. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to select that I would like to add a user and hit Submit. The next step, it's going to ask you what environment you're in, shared or private. If you're not sure, you can always contact our billing coordinators at 888-869-0076 at extension 3. I'm going to select Shared Environment. Now, it is important to note that the Add New User, Add or Remove New User form, as it is known, must be completed and submitted by an authorized contact on the account. If we receive a request from someone who is not authorized, the request will be denied. So, go ahead and enter your information, such as your company name, your first and last name, your Cloud9 account number, phone number, and email. When you're done, select Continue. You are now at the part of the form that's going to ask you information about the new user you'd like to add. If you're going to add this user to an existing company, select Yes. If you're not, select No. Are you replacing a deactivated user? If you are, select Yes. If you're not, select No. Go ahead and enter the new user's name, which I will do right now, and then be prepared to select permissions for your new user. Administrators will have unlimited rights to all company folders and drives on the cloud. Admin access, H drive, all company folders. Staff users will have access to specific company folders on the H drive. Staff access, H drive, specific company folders. Finally, client users will only have access to one specific predetermined company folder on the H drive. Please indicate what company folder your client is to have access to. When you're done selecting the permissions, please fill out all the other information such as email address, phone number, company name, address, and when you're done, select Continue. Great, we just need a little more information. Each user on the system with QuickBooks or Sage 50 access must own a license. You can lease QuickBooks from Cloud9 Realtime, Premier, Premier Accountants, Edition, or Enterprise. So, this is where you're going to choose your option. If you have Sage 50, go ahead and select Sage 50, and please be prepared to enter your license information. If you have QuickBooks, and here's something nifty, you do not own a license, you do have the option to lease from Cloud9 Realtime. I'm going to go ahead and show you what will happen if you needed to lease from us, so I'm going to select the option and select Continue. Cloud9 Realtime is an authorized commercial host of Intuit. Clients will be billed $5 monthly Intuit surcharge. This fee is for all users accessing QuickBooks and is not optional. Each user on the system with QuickBooks Access must own a QuickBooks license. Your QuickBooks licensing information is logged for tracking purposes only per our hosting agreement with Intuit. Your license is not installed in our environment. You can lease QuickBooks from Cloud9 Realtime if you do not own a license. So, you would select the country version. You are then greeted with the various options: Pro, Premier, Premier Accountants Edition, QB Enterprise, and Enterprise Edition 14.0 with Advanced Inventory. Here is a link to all of the pricings for the programs. Select the year, and if you have a QuickBooks file name that you'd like our technicians to go ahead and upload for you, just name the file right here. I'm going to go ahead and go back and show you what happens if you have a QuickBooks license. Great, now that I've shown you what happens if you needed to lease a license from Cloud9 Realtime, I'm going to show you what happens if you have your own license. So, go ahead and select QuickBooks. Does the new user own QuickBooks? Select Yes, and then Continue. You're greeted with the same message as before, that Cloud9 Realtime is an authorized commercial host of Intuit, and about the $5 monthly Intuit surcharge. So let's go ahead and get started. Select the country version, your QuickBooks version, your license number, your product key. Product keys usually start with about 6 digits. QuickBooks here, and QuickBooks file name. You can attach your QuickBooks file here. If you do not have one, just go ahead and select none and then hit continue. Now, I'll show you what happens when you are a Sage user and are entering your information for the first time on the form. I simply click the back button and am now back at the screen I started at. So I'm going to go ahead and select Sage 50 and select continue. Cloud9 requires that all users accessing Sage maintain an active license on record with Cloud9. So go ahead and find the Sage version that pertains to you, American, Canadian, Peachtree, Sage 50, Sage 50 2014, as well as the Sage version, account number, serial number, and the activation key. When you're done, simply select Next Page. We're almost done. Now you get to select what kind of computer you will be using. Windows, Mac, or both. Need additional hosted apps? Check all that apply. Bill.com, SmartVault, Spring Ahead. I should bring to the attention that these programs would be considered for the Business Plus plans. If you are on the basic plan with Cloud9 Realtime, just go ahead and ignore this. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and select Continue. We're almost done filling out the form. You were then asked, how would you like to expedite this request? 2 business days, no charge. 1 business day, $25 per user. 4 business hours, $50 per user. Need end user setup and training? Self-serve, we'll send you some guides so that you can follow along, or a one-on-one setup and training at $50 per user. If you'd like to leave us some feedback, you can do so here. Now, here are our terms and conditions. Go ahead and read through all this. And if you agree, select I agree and then submit. Thank you for submitting the Add a New User form. You will get a copy of what you filled out sent to you via email. Now, you can click here to add another user or go back to cloud9help.com. Thanks for watching this video.